Another scary story, and this one comes from Pakistan. So a couple weeks ago, I was using my phone at night in bed while scrolling through TikTok, and I heard my mom calling me from downstairs. I was kind of confused why she's calling me downstairs, seeing as it was the middle of the night. But I brushed off that feeling and I got up from my bed. While I was tying up my hair, I heard her call me again. But this time it gave me an eerie feeling and it sounded different, like it was more deep than usual. So I went to my parents' room, and that's when I saw them both, my mom and my dad, who were fast asleep. I got really scared and then just went back into my room and started to read the Ayatul Kursi. It's a holy verse from the Quran to help with protection. But this person or spirit or whatever it was carried on calling my name. And every time it said my name, the voice would get deeper and louder. Eventually I started to cry because it creeped me out. But I laid down on my bed and tried to fall asleep, which I did eventually. In the morning, I told my parents about what had happened, and they told me it's probably just your imagination. Seeing as I was awake using my phone and I must have been tired, I also thought the same thing. So the next evening after sunset, I went outside to go get my laundry from the washing line. But when I was putting my shoes on, I looked up and I saw a lady standing next to a large tree in my backyard. Oh my God. The lady was looking down at the ground. I tried to scream, but I couldn't. And I tried to move, but I was stuck. That's when my mom saw me from the kitchen window and came to me. But the second my mom opened the door, the lady looked up at me, and that's when I saw her face. Her smile was from ear to ear, and her eyes were pitch black. She had then vanished out of thin air. I ended up fainting, and my mom took me inside, and when I woke up, I told them what had happened. They got really worried and went to an imam. That's an Islamic scholar, and he leads worshipers in prayer. And the same day he came to my house and got a nail and read the whole Quran and all sorts of du'as, which are prayers, on it, and he nailed it into the tree. That very night when we were all asleep, we heard all sorts of screaming and people shouting, "Help, help," or "Help us," and other types of screams. My whole family heard it and got very scared, but luckily it only lasted about 5 or 6 minutes. In the morning at about 8 a.m., we invited the imam over to our house, and he told us that he had done a bit of research and he found out that that tree that was in our backyard was a very big home to all sorts of jinns. Oh. I got very scared, but he said that they had all left now and that we were all safe now. But I am still so scared till this day, as if it would happen again. Anyways, send me more, guys. These are so good.